At home with Lucas here. So today we're going to be talking about DESLOC Smart Fingerprint Deadbolt. Yes, people, I finally got my hands on this amazing deadbolt. It has 6 ways to unlock it. Yes, people, this thing has a little magnetic device that you tap right onto the lock. Boom, it unlocks. Of course, it has a fingerprint sensor, which is super fast. And then it has the old school safety key. Yes, so in this video, we're gonna be doing a full install of this bad boy. Then I'm gonna put this thing to the At Home Lucas test to figure out, is it something you should buy or is it something you should skip altogether? I'm here for you, so I don't have to waste your time buying and returning. This thing also has the ability to unlock and lock by your voice. Definitely putting that to the At Home Lucas test because I am absolutely blown away by that. All right, let's go ahead and lock into it. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So this is the name of the company right up here. This is the B200 Smart Fingerprint Deadbolt. All right, let's get inside this box and take a closer look. Okay, first thing you see is the user manual. This is gonna allow you to basically set this whole thing up. Okay, these aren't energizers like my last smart deadbolt, but they give you free batteries. All right, let's take a look at the box inside the box. There's your deadbolt right there, and it looks like they give you some magnetic keys right here. This is really cool. So you should be able to tap this and unlock the door. They also provide you with old school keys. All right, let's take a look at the inside portion of your deadbolt. So that plate just kind of floats around. And then there is the inside. Turn this around. All right, so this is made out of metal right here. This, of course, is all plastic to make sure it's super lightweight. Looks like you have a button to push right here, and then that just slots out. You can throw your 4 batteries in there. Now let's take a look at the creme de la creme, people. This is the front portion. Boom! Oh, go and pull this off. Woo! That is interesting. So these are very small buttons right here, and that's all capacitive. And you have a key lock. I don't have that currently on my setup. So there's the fingerprint sensor right there at the top. Looks like there's an indicator light around it. And then you have your sign that you have a tap and go magnetic unlock right there. Take a look at the back. Okay, so let's talk about materials. So this feels like it's made out of metal, which is very important because this is going to be on the outside and you don't want anyone to be able to just sort of hit this with a hammer and shatter it and then just open your door that way. The backside is plastic, which is somewhat to be expected. First impressions, I kind of like that it's a little bit smaller than my current setup. And of course, we won't know how good it is until we get it on the door. So coming up, we're gonna go ahead and install this, take you guys along for the ride. Okay, this is what I'm really excited about, the Smart Lock Gateway. So this is potentially going to allow for this to be way smarter than my current deadbolt. So you get a USB-C charging cable right here, power cable, and then you get this gateway right here. Very simple, very straightforward. It's just literally a square. I don't even think there's any buttons on here. That's interesting. So you just have an indicator light and a USB-C port in the back. You plug this in and basically you're going to be able to use Wi-Fi to control your front door. So that's not something that I'm currently able to do on my end. So that's really awesome. We're definitely going to be putting this to the test. Okay, step 1 is to remove your existing hardware. So let's go and pop that off. Once you have a hole like that, then you can choose whether you need to take out your deadbolt or put in their deadbolt. So I'm gonna go ahead and check to see if I can't use my existing deadbolt. That'll save me some time. Okay, upon inspection, this is a flat right here, but I do have a flat in the middle, so it might work. All the holes are lining up the same, so there's a possibility I can use that existing one. Otherwise, I gotta pull that out and put this in. So far, so good. It fit in there. Everything seems like it's going to work, so that's gonna save me a little bit of time, so that's cool. You possibly can use your existing deadbolt, which is gonna help out a lot. So let's go ahead and continue on. Okay, now we're gonna be putting this plate on, so you need to thread the cable through this hole right here, and it shows an arrow and it says top at the top, and then you're going to use the J screws, which are the longest screws, but these are very short. The ones I just took out were almost 3 times as long as that. And then it says in somewhat fine print, this side against door. Okay, now you want to make sure that this is straight up and down, and basically you're going to line it up with your hand over here, and then you're going to screw these screws in really tight. Next up, we're going to be installing this. It says you have to turn this to a certain position before you put this in. So obviously if it's open, you want to make sure that it's open and not in the closed position. And you're going to put in your cable right here. All right, and there we go. That's how it is on the door. We're going to go ahead and put our screws in. 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and there you go. That is on there really tight. Now you put your batteries in. So the first thing I'm noticing, which is kind of interesting, is they don't have any locking mechanisms to hold in the batteries. So what that means is if you slam this door hard enough, these batteries may just pop out and actually force the case off, or they may just pop out a little bit. Go ahead and check the deadbolt. Works perfectly. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at the outside. All right, and that's how it looks on my door. That is really nice. I like it. It's smaller than my other one. You can actually see the outline of my other one all the way around here. It was basically a little bit wider and a little bit shorter. So I kind of like this. It's really sleek. It looks good with my front door camera, so that's awesome. We'll go ahead and get the fingerprint set up. I like how it talks to you. That is really cool. So there we go. That is fully installed. Super easy. I like how it makes a noise every time you lock it. Very, very easy. Basically as easy as putting in a deadbolt, just maybe a few more steps. So I'm going to give the install a 5 out of 5 stars. I had 0 problems. Really, really awesome. So let's go ahead and continue with the tech and get this thing set up so it's nice and smart. Go ahead and scan the QR code in the instructions and take a look at the app. First thing I'm going to do is set up my fingerprints, because that's the #1 way we get in our house. So I'm going to add fingerprints. Okay.
Please press your finger on the set. Please press again. Please press again. Please press again. Input successful.
Okay, so there we go. Now I can set my wife's up when she gets home. So that's cool. Now we're going to go ahead and set up the RF card. We're going to go permanent. Please place the card against the card reader sensor. Okay, that's my card. Okay, I want to show you how easy this is. We're just going to go over here. We're going to tap the card. That's full. That simple. I like how it tells me the percentage though. That is really cool. It tells me the battery percentage. My last one did not do that. Okay, let's set up my PIN code. Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, let's generate that real quick. Okay, so the passcodes is a little bit funny because you have to actually get a generated passcode that is not one you made, and then you have to input that into the keypad once and have it unlock the door. Then you can go in and change the PIN code to fit whatever PIN code you want. So that's kind of cool. All right, next up, we're gonna set up the gateway. Okay, I went ahead and plugged in the gateway right near my front door. So we're going to go ahead and click on gateway. We're going to add a gateway. Looks like it's the G2 Wi-Fi. Click on that. Indicator light is blinking. All right, there it is. Here we go. The gateway was added successfully. It was really simple. You just simply sign in to your Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz, of course. If you don't have your Wi-Fi split, if you're on a mesh network, go ahead and check my channel. I'll show you how to split your Wi-Fi. Super simple, but there we go. Got it set up. And now we just jump over to our Alexa app right here, and you're just simply going to go over to your skills, and then you're going to type in TT lock. There it is right there. And there we go. And you're just going to sign in just like you did on the app. And there we go, just that simple. We are fully set up. We're gonna be able to use our voice. Okay, so this is one of the coolest features about this lock. Alexa, unlock Hickey Home.
What's your voice code for Hickey Home? Unlocking. Hang on.
Boom.
The Hickey Home is unlocked.
Boom, just like that, is fully unlocked. Alexa, lock Hickey Home.
Locking. Hang on. The Hickey Home is locked.
And it's just that fast. Absolutely amazing. A lot of other devices don't work that quickly, but that is huge, people. I am absolutely blown away. Okay, let's talk about all the different ways you can lock and unlock this bad boy right here. So you can use their little card right here. This has a magnet inside of it, and it uses a magnet in there, and you just simply tap on it and it unlocks just like that. You can of course use your fingerprint, so you just tap your fingerprint on there. And I have to say that this fingerprint scanner is laser fast. My last one was a lot slower. Then of course you can just simply put in a PIN code real quick and unlock it that way. And then you can use your old school key right here if you have a failure of all aspects, and you can just simply lock it just like that and then unlock it really quickly. I like how it's just a half turn to unlock and it's a full turn to lock. So that is really, really cool. Everything about this just works really fast. The keys are a little bit small, and they really want you to bump it once and then start putting in the keys. So the keypad is, I would say, like a 4.5 out of 5 stars in my opinion. The fingerprint scanner is 5 stars, 100%. And then the fact that you can just tap this right on here and away you go, that's absolutely amazing. So I love the fact they give you an option. Some people carry their keys and that's the first thing they're gonna go to. They're gonna tap it just like that. Other people are gonna just use the fingerprint scanner up here, which is phenomenal. And other people are just gonna put in the PIN code. Okay, now let's test out whether this is gonna work if it's wet. I'm gonna use this wet paper towel right here, and we're just gonna simulate that it's been raining. And then there you go, you can see it's really wet. All right, let's go and put the finger on. Wow, super easy. Okay, I've been using this deadbolt for long enough that I think I have a full star rating. Let's just start off with the build quality. So the build quality of the inside is solid. My only worry is the battery cover right here. I think that they could upgrade that a little bit and make it a little bit stronger. But in my use, I didn't have any problems. I like the fact that this is metal and it feels really solid and it's super easy to turn. And it has this little jiggle to it, which is actually kind of satisfying. I don't know why, but it's definitely satisfying. So the inside is solid. It looks cool. Once again, it's just a plain box on the inside of your house, and I kind of wish that they would make maybe some design on here or something. I don't know. Obviously the doorknobs are plain, there's no design on those, but I don't know, it could be fun. The ability to just flick it open really easily or use your voice to tell the Echo to unlock it is huge. You can, if you have guests coming over and they're at the front door, you can simply just tell it to unlock. You don't have to go into the app, you don't have to open your phone, you're good to go. You could be in the shower and tell it to unlock. That is absolutely amazing. Once you get to the outside right here, you realize that this is a very sleek looking lock. It is definitely slimmer than my last one. You can actually see the outline over here where it was just much bigger. The fingerprint lock on here is absolutely amazing. Really does a great job. The ability to just push this button right here, and then the PIN code right here, you put in your PIN code and boom, it locks it up super easily. The fingerprint scanner is definitely 5 out of 5 stars in my book. The ability to have a physical key is huge. I didn't have any worries about the build quality of the outside. It's all metal and very solid on the outside. The only thing is there's no weather stripping, so definitely take note of that on the inside and on the outside. That's something they could definitely add, is some weather stripping. The app is really, really cool. The ability to use your voice once again to unlock this is a game changer. changer. That is 5 out of 5 stars in my book. So I'm gonna give this thing a solid 4.6 star rating. I'm gonna say I highly recommend this to everyone out there. It's sleek, it's awesome, it's smart, it does its job. Buy it. All right, there you go. That's the DESLOC. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely clear to click that like button. If you want to join the Adam Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos. And it's because of you guys, I surpassed 11K. Yes, people, on my way to 12K, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.